Before we begin, take a slow breath and simply allow yourself to relax into this moment. As you listen, don't just focus on the words. Feel the energy behind the video. Notice what resonates in your body, your nervous system, and your awareness. And if you feel called to explore more teachings on Kundalini awakening, consciousness, and energetic transformation, you can subscribe to the channel and journey deeper with this community. There comes a moment on the spiritual path where a person realizes that awakening is not about escaping life. It is about becoming whole. Many people begin spiritual searching only for light, peace, bliss, love, higher states. And there is nothing wrong with that. But eventually, a deeper realization begins to emerge. And that what we resist within ourselves never truly disappears. It simply waits in the unconscious. True awakening is not the rejection of darkness. It is the integration of what has been hiding. Because darkness does not automatically mean evil. The seed grows in darkness. The child develops in darkness. The stars are only visible in darkness. The universe itself is vast, silent, and dark. Nature is constantly showing us that creation does not only come from light, but from balance. Rich, fertile soil is dark. It holds life, transformation, potential. And in the same way, with every human being, there are unseen aspects of the self waiting to be understood rather than feared. This is what shadow work truly points towards. Not becoming negative, not becoming destructive, but becoming conscious. Because what remains unconscious controls you from beneath the surface. The emotions you avoid, the pain you suppress, the parts of yourself you judge, they continue shaping your thoughts, reactions, relationships, and identity. Not because they are evil, but because they have not yet been brought into awareness. Real awakening requires honesty. It asks you to sit with yourself deeply enough that nothing within you needs to be hidden anymore. This is the work of Tantra, classical Tantra. And when this happens, something profound begins to occur. The inner conflict between the light and dark starts dissolving. You stop dividing yourself into the good parts and the bad parts. You stop trying to become pure by rejecting half of your own existence. And instead, you enter balance. This is why so many ancient traditions understood duality through symbols like the yin and yang. Within light, there is darkness. Within darkness, there is light. Neither exists without the other. Awakening is most certainly not found in one extreme. It is found in harmony, in nervous system balance, in energetic coherence, in inner stillness. When the positive and negative currents within the body come into alignment, consciousness itself begins to stabilize. And from that stability, peace naturally emerges. Not forced peace, not performance spirituality, but real peace. The kind that exists because nothing inside of you is being rejected anymore. This is also why true spiritual growth often feels uncomfortable at first. Because awakening does not only illuminate your bliss, it illuminates your unconsciousness. It reveals attachments, fears, conditionings, identity structures, emotional wounds. Not to punish you, but to free you. The moment you stop fearing your inner darkness is often the moment your transformation truly begins. Because then awareness can move through every part of you without resistance. This is where the forms of non-duality lie. And yes, the irony, forms of non-duality. not choosing light over dark, but seeing beyond the illusion that they were never separate to begin with. The deeper integration, the deeper peace, and perhaps the real path. Not becoming something higher than human, but becoming fully conscious within your humanity. If this resonates with you, leave a comment below and share what you came up while listening and feeling. And if you feel called to go deeper in this work, you can join our live group energy sessions through the Awakening Energy, where we explore Kundalini awakening, energetic healing, nervous system transformation, and expanded states of consciousness. And for those who feel ready to fully embody this path and learn how to facilitate and go deep into awakening work for themselves and to help others, you can also explore my trainings at theawakeningenergy.com. Everything is linked below. See you in another video.